Hello everyone. This is Miss Polly. Miss Polly Wright. Um, I've been sitting here in my lovely room. You know, I know you guys been waiting for me to do an update video, and I haven't done one yet. But I appreciate you guys waiting on it. What I did was I took a couple weeks, actually basically all February was a lot of reflecting and just trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my business, and kind of trying to figure out how I'm gonna set that up. So we're gonna get that all concreted out and make it beautiful for everyone. And we're gonna start talking more about poly life and definitely start sharing more of my story and the aspects of the lifestyle. And one of the things that was really important to me about being so open about being poly is that I want to kind of, do it all together. I'm in my 30s. So, one thing for me is to really put out there the energy that I want to be in a healthier place and a mental good place. Like I said, like I want to have a good mind. I want to love who I want to love. I want to be able to share that a little more in one person. And on top of that, I want to be able to be healthy and be able to have good experiences with my children and family members, to the best of my ability. And so that's what I'm really here for. So now I'm thinking of including some other things in my videos that will kind of show, kind of what my daily stuff is. I think that it will help too because a lot of people ask questions like, how is it different when you have different partners around? And how my dynamic is because every poly person's dynamic is different. Poly people kind of make it, just like every relationship is different, so every poly relationship is a little different. So if sometimes you just need a guideline of how to do that, and that's awesome. So what I've been doing is trying to work on what kind of things I want to incorporate in my YouTube videos. So one of them will be me working on getting fitter in a better place because last year I wanted to work on a fitness, really like a kind of a blog. I started on Instagram. Miss Polly's my name on there too, and I kind of slowed down on the Instagram because I got dragged into tag, and I was trying to lose a lot of weight, and so now I don't want to give up on this. I know COVID kind of slowed everyone down from going to the gym. I don't want to slow down from any of it. I definitely gained some weight back over the last 7 months. Definitely gained back a good portion of weight that I lost in 6 months. So, only thing I noticed about it is that it just made me be really aware of how much inactivity I was doing because a lot of times you're gaining weight is not only just because of the food, which is a big portion of what you're eating, but a lot of it is because you're not being active at all. And in being an adult with children, really our activity is really minimal, I would say, because your body gets used to regular routine. That doesn't count. Working at a restaurant, it doesn't only counts for so much because your body's used to that after a while. And running after the toddlers and things like that, it's like, okay, we've done this before. We're not losing any weight. We'll maintain. And so I'm a maintainer. I don't really gain or lose weight. But I noticed that when I stopped doing a lot of activity and I changed, I was eating horrific. Oh God. I mean, if I really think about it, it was bad. It was bad, and it was a lot more. Because I hadn't eaten those kind of foods in so long, I overindulged entirely too much into way things I should have done. Like I went from eating like big chicken to fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, biscuits, and a chocolate cake. You know what I'm saying? That's one meal. Like I went I went in when COVID happened because I would just order the food to come to me, and so it was a lot convenient, and it was like a lot of expensive, really expensive. Sorry, not a lot expensive. It was very expensive. I dare to say how much it really cost. And you don't realize it's gone because you're like, oh, it's not a big deal. I'm a waiter, so I was like, oh, I'll just put it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just put that back. No, you just ate all your tips. That's what you did. So this is so I really want to work on that. So we're gonna put some more videos out about that, and maybe that help me as a person to hold myself accountable for my actions because I'm seeing my progress. And so I'm gonna do a lot more YouTube videos and upload more. And we're going to definitely have some more poly conversations. That's including starting back up on doing my tagged streaming. I really slowed down on that too. Reason one, like I said, I wasn't sure how I wanted to do this. I didn't know if I wanted to use Facebook or want to use Tag or I just want to use YouTube. There was so much, I had gained so much information. It actually confused me. It made me pause and think about like what I wanted to do. And so that's one of the reasons, because it was just a lot of information, especially getting the LLC that helped me feel like I was moving forward, but it actually confused me a little bit more because truthfully, I need to know more about the small business. What am I going to count as things I'm going to use as write-offs, or how I'm going to keep a record of those things. When all those things started to come into play. So yes, it was a lot more information that I was ready to obtain at the time. So now I'm just trying to kind of figure out how I want to do it, and but I also want to keep giving material because I don't want to lose that momentum, which I did lose a lot of momentum, unfortunately, but I've done this before. So what I mean by that is I've had a lot of momentum and then I slow down and then I've gained it back again. It just really just takes a lot of time, and makes me really understand why people are like, oh, streamers, streamers like this, do it all nothing. It's lies. If you said that, you're a liar, and you don't know. That's why you're saying that, because you're a liar. That's what it is. You're lying to yourself. You don't know. You don't understand how many hours goes into getting fans. How much conversation you have to have. You don't really know. And then on top of that, I have my babies here with me most of the time. Like, there's one right here. You could probably hear. With all that, like I said, I don't really edit out my kids. I know people are like, oh, edit out. I don't care. There's too many of them. I'd be editing all day. There would be no video for you because they talk too much. This is what I mean. So, like, those kind of things I would worry about. Like, I was like, oh, I can't stream because all the kids are around. Listen, no one cares. I'm going to tell you, I care, but if I had kids, you would be like, okay, well, they're just kids, and yours have to take that L. Okay, and if they get too loud or something, I can understand editing that. But, for them just saying mom or something, like, no, why? Why am I editing, or why am I not even shooting because they're walking around? I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen. And this is why schedules are very important, and this is why having ADHD is real, and which I do have. And so having an ADHD as an adult and knowing you have it, and knowing what you go through as you process everything every day, it's one of those things. So I know that there's things I struggle with in scheduling needs to be done, or things will not be done. And I have my notebooks and my calendars and plan. But that's what I've been really working on. Let you guys know, like I said, I am on Tag. I'm on Facebook. I have a Facebook group called Poly Write. I'll be adding a lot of videos on there too. They may be the same videos, may not. Sometimes I double stream in Tag and in Facebook. And I really talk about, being poly, or I like the audience really from Tag to give out like a lot of energy. We have good conversations because they bring up the conversations, and that's what I like. So a lot of times this free conversation here is great, but I like to interact with people. So if you guys are interested in shirts still, here's some of my shirts. Don't worry about the little picture of me trying to look great. This is my looking great photo, but this is back in the 20s, when I was in my 20s. But this is a shirt that I'm selling, Poly Life, Poly Right. This is one of our polygamous shirts. I am wearing my Mzpoly shirt, and then I have some other little shirts here. You guys seen them on my other videos. I am selling those. If you like to have it, customized, we can get that for you. 48 hours, I can get it shipped out to you. $27. We'll get you a customized shirt. If you like one of my personal shirts, we can do that. I did make a couple new designs for some, and actually, hopefully by this weekend, I'm doing laundry. Because I wear my shirts. Now, I'm showing you guys my personal shirts. And then when you guys want a shirt, what I'll do is I just get someone to make the shirt. So if you want the same exact shirt, that's fine. It's just not going to be mine. that I bought. You know what I'm saying? And then, oh, these aren't candy, baby. This is not candy. Sorry. No, it's not candy. That kind of stuff. See, I'd be editing all day. It would be no video. But yeah, so and I have those. I'm starting my consulting business. Basically, I'm having conversations with people who are poly, who would like to talk about beginning poly. I like to say that I'm here really to help people through that process. One of my great talents is to really put myself objectively outside of something and look in. And doing that, I also try to look from both sides. So if you guys are curious about how that is, you can look at some of my other videos, other conversations I've had. And if it's something you would like to try, we can also try that. I will be putting a fee to that. The consultations. Since I'm starting out new, I will start my consultations out a little bit lower in price, just to get, people to kind of see how that process is. And then after that, it'll probably go up. So for now, I just wanted to give this to you guys, a short video, just to let you know what's going on, and I will be seeing you soon. And we'll be learning together, like I said before in a lot of videos. I'm going to be learning this process of really getting things together, and it's going to be a great journey. And so I'm glad you guys are here with me on that journey, and to really learn and grow as a person and as people, and become the best people we can be. That's really my goal in life. And so I hope that I inspire you to do the same. Okay, well, I enjoyed your time. I will see you guys again. Bye.